Good evening, curious minds. Tonight, I find myself in the very laboratory of the renowned Dr. Bunny, a place where science and madness collided in one of the most terrifying tales ever told. Dr. Bunny was not your average rabbit. He was a scientist, a visionary, but also a rabbit plagued by questions too dangerous to answer. What if one could isolate the good in a creature? Purge it of its darker instincts? Such a discovery could change the world, but not all discoveries lead to salvation. Dr. Bunny believed he had the solution. He spent months, maybe years, perfecting a potion he claimed could divide the soul into its light and dark halves. He saw himself as the harbinger of enlightenment. But brilliance often blinds, and so he ignored the risks, ignored the warnings. One night, under the flicker of candlelight, he took the final step. He drank the potion, and for a moment all was still. But then the potion worked, yes, but not as intended. It didn't merely isolate his darker side. It gave that side a body, a voice, a life of its own. That was the night Mr. Hare was born. Mr. Hare was not just the shadow of Dr. Bunny's personality. He was chaos incarnate, wild, cruel, and utterly unshackled by conscience. Therefore, when the first signs of destruction appeared in the city, no one connected them to the mild-mannered scientist. But the truth was far darker. Dr. Bunny tried to fight back, tried to suppress the monster he had unleashed. But the more he resisted, the stronger Mr. Hare became. Therefore, each transformation lasted longer. Each return to himself was more fleeting. He concocted antidotes, crafted traps, even considered destroying his own laboratory. But none of it worked. Mr. Hare was relentless, and soon Dr. Bunny's days grew as dark as his nights. But then, one night, both of them vanished. Some say Dr. Bunny fled, ashamed of what he had become. Others claim Mr. Hare won, that he devoured the last remnants of his creator. But the most unsettling rumor is that neither truly disappeared, that they are still out there, locked in an endless struggle, waiting to resurface. And here lies the most dangerous part of this story, the potion itself. It wasn't destroyed, it wasn't lost, it's here, in this very room. Therefore the question lingers, what would happen if someone else were to drink it? Would they meet the same fate? Or worse? Perhaps this mystery isn't as cold as I thought. Until next time, but be careful where your curiosity leads you. Some answers are best left undiscovered.